All right, guys, we're about to do a little pine star job here. Got my guy Dean. You're tuning into Bermuda Grass Central, UID, and I'm gonna fill that in with some mulch, some red mulch, a little pine straw right up in there, a little pine straw around the trees and stuff. So, got our work cut out for us. Would time lapse it, but I left my tripod at home, so I can't time lapse this video because I don't have nothing to hold the camera up. So, but I got this little before video, and I'll give you an after video. Changing the world 1 yard at a time. Yeah, guys, a lot of people ask, is there any special technique for putting down that pine straw? And you can see, man, Jarvis here, BYD Tech. Just basically, you just shake it loose. Now this pine straw, it's not the freshest. They do have some stuff, some pine straw dye that you can actually spray on this. But sometimes you get what's on the truck. Eventually I'll come back and spray the coloring on top of it. Not gonna do that today, just gotta get it down. But basically just separate the pine straw bale. I like this guy, look at he's getting in there. That's what I'm talking about, get in there. And you just shake it loose. You know, then we'll come back with a rake and kind of pack down the corners so it won't be up too high. Anywhere we see clumping pine straw, we'll pull it apart. But when you're buying this pine straw, don't buy it if it's wet because you'll get that mold that may be in it. You know, he said I'm in his way. Yes, sir. You just spread it like that. Now, we got this mulch. A lot of people don't know how to measure it off. You know, a bag is 2 cubic square feet. And basically, when you put the mulch down, you want it to be at least the lowest I would say is 1.5 inches, but you want at least 2 inches thick mulch. And the way I normally do it is I just basically I get the measurement of a bag. Hold on for just a second, I'll show you. Basically measure the area that you want to put it in. So I'm just going to give you an example. Let's say it's a 10 by 10 area, okay? That's 100 square feet, right? But focus on the 10 feet by 10 feet. I literally measure the bag from this end to this end. All right, let's say this bag is 3 feet wide. Excuse me, 3 feet long, 2 feet wide. So I know if it's 3 feet long, I'll need 1, 2, 3 of those will equal 9 feet. If you get what I'm saying. It'll be 3 the other way. That's 9 feet. I get 2 additional bags. So basically, I'm gonna put this one bag in a 3-foot area. If that makes any sense to you, that's the easiest way to measure it. That's the easiest way to get your thickness. Because a lot of people, when they spread their mulch, they spread it so thin when it rains or over a period of time. This stuff is supposed to last a year in color. If you spread it thin, you're not gonna get a year out of it. Gotta spread it thick. 1.5 to 2 inches. Just like this area right here. If I walk it off, I'm gonna do it real slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. It's 5 feet that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 feet that way. So that's a 5 by 6 area. It's 30 square feet. But let's just say 5 feet. I know I'm gonna need 2 bags that way, and it's 6 feet this way. So I know I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually gonna use 6 bags in this area to fill it in nice and thick. I can get away with 4 bags, but 6 will give you that 1.5, 2 inch thickness that you'll need. So that's just some simple math. I know it seems kind of crazy, but that's the easiest way to do it. You literally measure the bags themselves into the area that you put it in. So measure your area first. Go to the store, measure how long the bags are, and that's basically how you do it. All right, yard fanatics, Bermuda Grass, Central Hill. And check this out. A lot of people, when they buy these bags, they'll get a knife or something to cut it open, and you don't. You see where he's pointing at that perforated line? It's easy just to tear open. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. See how that just ripped open? And that's the easiest way to open it up, instead of cutting the bag and it don't pour out right. But when you cut it and rip it like that, you can get an easy pour. And if you can, then you pour it over, pull some right here. Kind of horn, y'all. And we'll come back and kind of blow this straight and all that with pine straw. But you see, it's pouring it in there. And we'll get on our knees. We got some knee pads. And just go ahead and kind of spread that stuff kind of up under get it up under there. I'm gonna try to hide all that as much as possible. And if you can, just pour the rest of it kind of in there. The whole bag? Yeah, all the way around the back side. So we'll fill in these little gaps. All this stuff out of there. All right, and another thing, don't throw your bags away individually. We got like 10 of these bags. You just take those bags, and you can see I got something down there up under that gas can to keep them blown away. You just take one bag and you put all the bags in there, and then you tie a knot in it, and then throw it in the dispose of the trash can. It's just that simple. And like I said, always make sure you got your eye protection on and your gloves. Here are my gloves. And you see where I kind of spread it. Right now it's roughly about I say maybe about 1.5 inches. But we're doing this side. All right. Then we're gonna come over here and we'll do this side. This side is a little bit easier to guide it in because the Bermuda grass is kind of bordered up. So we'll fill all that in, all that backside, and then he'll come in, fill that area like in there with some pine straw along in there, and in this area right here. All right, so stay tuned. A lot of people are asking me, BYD, is there a technique you use when you pour out these bags of mulch? And I got a little technique. Basically grab it like a good tar. Go to UPS first. And I just kind of hold the bag in the back and I kind of tilt it a little bit. As I tilt it, I kind of shake it. And as you can see, it starts to pour out. So, kind of give it a shake, a little tilt. Now when you get towards the end of the bag, it's going to be a little bit harder to do that, but 80% of the bag, you should be able to control the way that you're pouring your mulch. Because you can see I'm not dumping piles of mulch in one spot. I'm actually controlling it. So I can get a better spread. I can speed up my time. And now when you want to get down in between these joints, just get it a little bit closer. Kind of get it in there. Just pour it in there. Starts going in those joints. And you'll have to come back sometimes and shake that mulch out of. You want to get your money's worth. You don't want to mulch the bush, but do that. Kind of spread it close up to the bottom of the base, and that's generally how I do it when I'm spreading my mulch. All right, we're gonna do it a little bit right here. Remember, I'm aiming for that 1.5, 2 inch thickness. When you see it coming over the concrete, we always go back and blow that back in. See what I'm talking about? When you get towards the end, it's a little harder, but make sure you get all that mulch out of there. Remember, that's why I didn't show you how you rip it completely open like that versus taking a knife, cutting it, and it's half pouring, or you rip it all the way down the sides and it just goes out too quick. Remember, take your bag, put it in, get all the air out of it, and take one of these bags and just make it your main trash bag for all of this. Until you fill it up, then you can start another one, all right? Okay, yard fanatics, we almost kind of through with this thing here for spreading the mulch. We still got to do some edging to get that line straight, kind of below this. All right, but I'm just gonna show you another little small technique that you can use. Pro tip, you can take the back side of your rake once you got your mulch down, and you can kind of smooth it out. And when I mean smooth it out, I don't mean push it too hard. All we're trying to do is just level that mulch out where the rake will go. Make sure you don't cover up your what's that, termite baits. Always make sure you can see those, but you just kind of smooth it out. See how I'm doing? I'm just smoothing it out. I'm not pushing it too hard. I'm trying to get up under the base. This way, it doesn't look as bumpy when I'm finished with the product. You know, same way over here. And like I said, when you get that 2 inches, that's the other thing that helps with weed prevention. When you're going spreading it thin because you're trying to be a cheap person, you're gonna get weeds in between that. So we're aiming for 1.5 inches, 2 inches thickness. Like I said, just kind of showing you how we put it down. As far as the pine straw, like I said, I'll go back and kind of rake that closer to the, you know, in other words, if I measure out, let's just say 3 feet that way, I want to try to go 3 feet all the way around. Sometimes you can't, because sometimes the dirt breaks will come all the way out. So you just try to give it more of a uniform look. Once we get this pine straw the way we want it, we'll just kind of pat it down. Bear in mind, when it rains, it's going to flatten itself out also. So you want this to look kind of puffy as possible. Never too much pine straw, I'll put it to you like that. Because 4 months from now, it's going to be thin like that right there. So, but how often should you replace or cover up your pine straw? Twice a year. True yard fanatic, 3 times. But goes back to what I was saying about that. The journal, if your budget is only a certain dollar amount, then that's going to dictate to you also how many times you can replace it. Now, like right here, like I said, I try to tuck it up under there as much as I can. If I can't really push it up under there, then you're going to have to kind of use your hand. Right there, but we'll come back with the blower and do a little spraying. Sometimes, like I said, it's March. This bush will start to grow, so they'll start to fill in a little bit more at the bottom, kind of cover it up. All right. So, still working on this, and we'll get right back with you. All right. Also, with this 2 yard fanatics, you may see my fingers going back and forth. But let me show you this. All right, right here where you have this monkey grass or whatever growing up out here, you want to showcase that. Like I said, get as close as you can. So go back, rake pine straw off the grass, and see if you can kind of tuck it in with your fingertips and pull the grass, grab it like that, pull it as much as you can straight up. That way, you won't be suffocating the monkey grass, all right? All right, guys, all right, now over here you see the pine straw, and basically I'm gonna show you the technique that I use to blow it into the shape that I want. So it'll look nice and neat. Like I said, we'll blow it into the shape and we'll do a little pack down with the rake that's over there. All right. So my guy's gonna crank me up so the camera might get shaky. All right, and I may have to talk loud, but just kind of notice how I throttle my blower. I'm not gonna go full throttle because I don't want to blow it everywhere, but just check out my technique. This is how you get it nice and neat around your tree or shrub.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful. All right, guys, and as you can see, I got it nice and neat around the base of the tree. Focusing on that real quick, guys. We'll come back with the pack down with the rake. And if you notice while I was blowing like a lot of that loose pine straw while you was toting it or you open it up, you blow that back up in there also. But then we'll come back with the back of the rake, not the front. Just kind of pack it down. You don't have to beat it up, but kind of smooth it out all the way around. All right, guys, that's that. And let me show you this too. When you get through putting your pine straw down, always go back. If you're doing this for your customer, this is another way to make them happy, but if same way at your home, pull all that excess pine straw and leaves off the top of it, all the way around. You just reach in there, kind of grab it as you go, pull it off, throw it back over in there. You don't have to take all day doing it. You're not gonna get every last one of them, but get as many as you can. Okay, guys. All right, and we'll get back with you. Okay, yard fanatics, we finished. You see, we got all the plastic and the ties for the pine straw in there, and just want you guys to see what we're looking like. That, my friends, is how you put down pine bark or mulch and pine straw. So just remember, you are tuned into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. This is Michael Bowman, and I'll talk to you soon.